Hello, everyone. It's another Wisdom Walk today, and today we are going to talk everything creativity. So, this is going to be a good one, and hopefully, you'll leave today after listening feeling super, super inspired. All right, hello, it's Dee Rose Hope Riendo here, and it's so good to be with you again on another Wisdom Walk. I mentioned we were going to be talking creativity today, and so this is the theme of our discussion today, this beautiful creative thinking. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, I'm not a creative person, but here's the thing, we are all innately creative. The magical part of this is that we are all incredibly, infinitely creative through the power of our God mind or our higher self. Again, whatever you want to call that thing of creator energy. And so you are an engine of creation. Isn't that amazing? So here's the thing about this creative energy. It does require us to be tuned in to that higher self frequency or the God mind. So that is one of the things that will help you to be more creative. It's also one of the things that will allow you to not just receive the information, but to be able to fulfill that creative idea or inspiration. So what I mean by that is that when we get an idea, oftentimes it comes in this kind of feeling of inspiration. And that feeling of inspiration then kind of leans into a little bit more of like a knowing, like, oh yeah, I feel really good. This feels like, oh, this feels exciting. And that knowing that you have inside of you, that is the sign that this is a creative thought stemming from the God mind. And I mean, in reality, all creative thoughts stem from the God mind or the higher self. But that being said, you will feel it and you will know it. And that's when you know to lean into it. It's also when you can know that everything that is required to fulfill that creative idea is going to be supplied to you. Isn't that amazing? So some people said, well, how do I know if this is like the right creative idea for right now? And I use something called the balancing of the triangle. And that is a very quick process to go to the head, the heart, and the will, to ask each of those aspects of your being whether it is kosher, whether it's an alignment, whether it's a now thing. And so just taking a moment to reflect and pause, allowing yourself to just tune in and say, okay, is this a now thing? Because creative ideas will come. And sometimes at the most random times. Often it's when I'm driving or when I'm doing something else that I get this inspiration thought. And I just want you guys to know it's not always a now thing. I have been working on a book for 10 years and I'm letting that be divinely guided. It's a channeled book. It's a book of God, of spirit. And so I can't force that. If I try to force it, what happens is I start to feel stress, overwhelm, pressure, all of those things. And so as human beings, we're quite good at doing that, aren't we? But here's the point. The point is that when you get a creative idea, you can quickly do a check-in and say, okay, heart, is this in alignment for me right now? Okay, head, mind, is this in alignment for you right now? And ask the will the same thing. If you ask those questions to those three aspects of yourself, you will get some ideas about whether or not it's a here and now thing, or whether it's something that you can maybe write down, save it for later kind of thing. So that's one aspect. I really want to go back and highlight though, again, this is so important, and this is why I'm saying it again. When we get a creative idea and we feel inspired by that, and we have that deep pull or that knowing that this is a beautiful path, and we've checked in with ourselves and we know it's the thing to do, the reminder is that you will be supplied with everything that you need. Every step that you need to take will be shown to you in order to fulfill that creative idea. Isn't that beautiful? So the opportunity here is to really lean into trusting that everything will be supplied. The universe, God, creator will supply it for you, providing that it is in alignment for you. So keeping that in mind as you move forward with the creative thought. The other aspect that I want to share about creative thinking is this opportunity for you to really allow yourself to tune in. And meditation is one of the ways that we access our higher mind, our God mind. And so there is an invitation, and I really took meditation for granted. I have to be honest, I wasn't keeping a consistent practice, but now it's become a daily practice for me, even if it's only for, 10 minutes or what have you. And it connects me with my God self. It connects me with my higher self so that I can be more aligned. I can have a more open channel in which to receive that creative thinking. So the great news is that you're all creative thinkers, that you all are creative. And it stems from this beautiful power of our God mind that exists in each and every one of us. So let this be a reminder to you that you are a creator. It can be no other way because you are part of the grand creator. And so you have the solutions to every problem. You have the ideas that are required for you to move forward in life and fulfill your purpose. And that's the beautiful thing about the creative ideas when you allow them to come through, and when you allow yourself to lean into them. Those creative ideas help you to fulfill your divine purpose here. And remembering that our divine purpose is innate within each and every one of us, simply by being so, we are already living in purpose. However, specific tasks and roles that we have here can be more clearly accessed, again, through the creative thinking mind, through this creative aspect of our being. So that is truly the invitation. And I'm inviting you to tune into that creative mind within yourself and access it, use it, trust that everything to fulfill that will be supplied to you for you. And as a final message here, I just want to let you guys know, if you are interested in meditation and a visualization experience that will help you to tune in more deeply to this beautiful creative aspect of your being, I have it. So reach out. You can go to the website rosehope.ca. And you can email me at deanne@rosehope.ca as well. And so reach out if you're interested, if you're feeling the pull to tune in to your divine creativity. And what a perfect time to do so. Spring is in the air. It's a time for rebirth and renewal. And so it is a perfect time to connect with your creative genius, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And it's always such a pleasure to be with you. Bye.